Time to check the weather details in tonight's photograph. It was taken in the Adelaide Hills and comes from Richard D'Andrea of Wattle Park. In Adelaide today, the temperature reached 13.5 degrees at 9:15 this morning. The overnight low of 11.2 came just after 8:30 last night. Currently in the city, it's 11.6 degrees. The dew point is 7.2, 75% humidity. The winds are westerly at 24 kilometres an hour and the barometric pressure is rising. The highest rainfall in the 24 hours to 9 o'clock this morning was 29.2 millimetres at Ashton. Today, the wettest places were Adelaide and Mount Barker. Both had 8 millimetres. In the north today, there were showers in the agricultural areas. It reached 17 degrees in Coober Pedy and Whyalla, 19 in Port Augusta. Further south, there was isolated thunderstorms and hail. Maxima ranged from 12 in Clare and Mount Gambier to 16 in Renmark. It was 14 in Port Lincoln. Interstate, it was fine in most of the major centres, 30 degrees in Darwin, 20 in Brisbane, 18 in Sydney and 10 in Melbourne and Hobart. The satellite picture shows cloud over the south of South Australia. That's associated with a low centred south of Mount Gambier. Isolated thunderstorms and small hail are expected south of Clare tonight and east of the Mount Lofty Ranges tomorrow. Showers in the agricultural areas and pastoral districts will contract later tomorrow and clear on Sunday. Rain's expected in Canberra, Melbourne and Hobart tomorrow, evening showers in Perth. It should be fine in the other major centres. Darwin's heading for a top of 28 degrees, 24 in Townsville, 20 in Brisbane, mostly sunny and 17 in Sydney. Back to South Australia. In the north tomorrow, showers are expected in most centres. Roxby Downs, Port Augusta and Woodner are all heading for 16, 17 in Coober Pedy. Showers are expected across the south tomorrow. 14 degrees is the forecast top in Maitland and Victor Harbour. 13 in Keith and Narracourt, 12 in Nuriutpa and Clare is heading for a maximum of 11 degrees. A gale warning is current for the south central and southeast coasts. There's a strong wind warning for the Gulf waters, the west coast, south of Streaky Bay and for metropolitan waters. And a flood watch has been issued for the Mount Lofty Ranges. In Adelaide tomorrow, showers with strong winds easing during the afternoon and evening. We're heading for a top temperature of 14 degrees after an overnight low of 9. The sun will rise at 24 past 7 with sunset at 17 past 5. Seas should rise to 2.5 metres with southwest to southerly winds reaching 20 to 30 knots. Looking further ahead, a light shower or two on Sunday, fine and mostly sunny on Monday before the showers return on Tuesday evening and maxima should hover around the mid-teens. And that's the latest ABC News. Stay tuned for Stateline. I'll be back with an update later, but for now, good evening and have a great weekend.